Yes, back. Back before I could jump back into bed. I did. I had to start a whole new one. Yes, Megan. I'm glad you found me, my friend. What the heck? Mm-hmm. Just see my face, Paul. I just want to say thank you again, Cat. My face is like, what I do. Megan says, oh, okay, yes. I don't know. I'm actually surprised it does not happen more than it happens here. I'm actually very impressed. Jed now has 18 subscribers. Great, Jed. Paul says, you know why. I love you, Paul. Thank you. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for sharing your art and a little bit of who you are. Jack almost got up. I swear you missed it. Didn't you, Jack? You almost got up. You thought about it. And then he thought better. Okay, let's do something. Hi, Talon. Talon says, hello and good night, sweet, handsome, and romantic gentleman. Oh my. Talon says, no get up. Yes, sleep. I agree. Why not? My question to you is why wouldn't Dale Jr. be hanging out here? My question is why are you surprised? No CODs needed says. Sure, why not? You want to go hang out with Dale and Jack? That's cool. What are you doing with your life, Cat? This is one of those mornings we have to go to the store. We're like, this is the point where we have to go. And I'm just sitting here considering, how do I get out of it? Talon says, because his outfit is very loud and two-dimensional, Jack is way more dimensions and therefore superior. Agreed. But Junior, is wearing green for St. Patrick's Day. So that, and the fact that he's a redhead and has his own Irish setter, you have to forgive everything else. That's what's up. But Jack, gotta move out of the way. Hi, Chew. How are you? Jack just shook his head no at you guys. Did you see that? I swear he did. And a big old sigh. Very funny, Jack. He looks like a bunny with his feet out together like that. What's wrong with you, dog? Town says, oh my gosh, pillow stretch. I'm enthralled. Okay, okay. Talon, where are you from? Harvest those beans while they are exposed. Oh my. You're in the Midwest, okay. Hey, Jack, do you want to eat? Are you hungry, buddy? I thought he was going to eat earlier. All right. I'm going to sing a Selma song. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Hey. Yes, Paul, we've been out once, but he didn't go to the bathroom. He just surveyed the yard. Lots of stuff moving around last night. Town says the one on top is out of place. Crooked beans aren't as tasty. Oh no. No CODs needed, says egg. What is the question mark about an egg? Do you need an egg? I have extra eggs. Did you need one? You don't even have to borrow it. I'll give it to you. The one on the top. This one? Aw. They can only be harvested when perfectly clustered. Phew, Jack, you're safe. Talon says, yes, that is the one. He's definitely ready to have them. Well, not too bad yet. No CODs needed, says, where are you at? We're in Northeast Tennessee. Where are you at? Oh, Jackson, where are you? Oh, anyways, did you want to eat, Jack? Oh, my goodness. What do you think? No? Okay, well, you know where it's at, okay? All right. Restless beans. And no CODs needed is in Michigan. Okay. Raul, we're really good. How are you? Hello, hello. Talon says he's a sleepy bear, apparently. Paul says, did you want to eat Jack? I don't want to eat Jack, no. Apparently he doesn't want to eat either. Just wanted him to know. It's there if you want it, sir. Jackie, really, we're going to have to go to the park or something here soon just to prove that you're a real dog. All this sleeping you're doing, it's a lot. All right, let's see. Talon says he's going to turn into a sand dune. Raul says, good, thanks for asking. But you know me, working like always. I was going to ask and I was like, no, I bet you he's at work. Talon says dogs are meant to sleep 37 hours per 24 hours a day. Then Jack is killing the game then. Good job, Jack. Paul's laughing. Rosie says that was quick. Oh, Rosie, I forgot you found us. I forgot what happened. There we go, Jack. There you go, buddy. Are you waking up a little? Maybe not. Rose says, what are you up to? I am getting ready to go to Walmart. I guess I'll go at 6. Fine, if I have to. I'm over here arguing with myself. Talon says, he's so good at sleeping. He's the very best. Rosie says, yeah. I'm glad you found us. Hi, Carl. Good morning, Carl. Paul says, Rosie, I left a message on one of your shorts. Nice. Yes, groceries roll. Mostly groceries for my dog. Rosie says, okay, Paul. And Perk says, the dog looks like how I feel, all relaxed, totally chilled, letting it all hang out. Down says, the belly has risen like the sunrise. Hey, good morning, Perk. Megan says, Jack's not hungry. Right, he wants to sleep, apparently. Carl says, I'm worried about A-Frame with the storms and everything, Carl. We'll send some prayers out to her. Okay, Raul says, oh, okay, nice. How's your family doing? Super, I guess. Yeah, good. Everybody's good, I think. Thank you. How about your family, Raul? Paul says he's posing for Irish Setters Monthly. He's going to be the centerfold, don't you know? Jed said, Rosie, I left you a comment on my channel and pinned the comment that I think will work for the song. Paul says, March, I assume. Oh, yes. Of course. You are a stinker. Work. I would guess that's empty. Raul says, good, thank you. You said that your daughter was visiting you last time when I was in your channel. Did you guys have a great time? We had a nice time. It wasn't long. She wasn't here very long, but she'll be back again next weekend. Her car broke down. So, one of her cars broke down. So she has to come back now. It'll be a quick visit, but I'm just happy to see her anytime I can. Thank you, Raul. Rosie says, no message on my channel showing you messaged me. It might just not be showing up yet. You have a half day at school today. What's better than a full day, huh, Rosie? Nice. Carl says, I haven't spoken to her since yesterday morning. Have you seen any news about any bad storms being in her area, Carl? And it's really early for her, so she's probably sleeping. Raul says, yay. Oh my God, I hope it's nothing serious with her car. No, ended up just being a starter. So that's getting off pretty easy as far as I'm concerned. Where is Corrupted? I think he was here for a little while. He probably fell asleep. Fuad, greetings from Azerbaijan. Oh my gosh, that's so hard to say. Hello, good morning. Raul says, oh, okay, that's an easy fix. Yes. Like I said, I figured she was pretty lucky. And how lucky that she drove from Florida to Tennessee and didn't break down until she had already been here and was just a mile away from my house. How lucky was that? Vaught says, hello, hello. You already said that, and I already said that. Forgive me. Rosie says, Jack's waiting for belly rubs. He's like, Mom, hello, do you think? I bet you he doesn't want me to mess with him. I bet you anything. You want belly rubs? Can I come give you a belly rub? Right here. What do you think? Hmm? Yeah, so sweet boy. I don't know. Jack's got an awkward belly. It's awkward, huh, Bubba? Yeah, he's just looking at me like I'm crazy. He's like, leave me alone. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sorry for messing with you. He says, I expected to be unassaulted. Raul says, wow, that was lucky. I used to live in South Beach. Did you really? Nice. Where are you at now, Raul? Rosie says, LOL, he looked at you and switched. I told you. Carl says, I'm worried. I know you are, Carl. I guess all you can do is just try not to worry too much and just wait. Wait till you hear from her this morning. Rosie says, I thought he liked it. Oops, my bad. Okay, that's right. Ohio. Ohio like Paul. And there's Paul says, Dale doesn't look happy with the assault of Jack. He doesn't. He's got his arms crossed. He's judging over there. Phil says, beautiful dog. Thank you. Yes, Jack is an Irish setter. Talon says, did he get a snack? He didn't. He hasn't gotten anything. Raoul, Jack is an Irish setter, but his best friend was a golden retriever. And there are some very, very red golden retrievers out there. They're hard to find, though. Like if you purposely try to go find a red golden retriever. What's he licking? He's pretending to clean himself. He's being a dork. Raoul says, oh, okay, that's nice. He's so calm. He is. He's very calm for an Irish setter. Huh, Jack. He wasn't Talon, I don't know. That was his lazy cleaning. He's a very good boy, Raoul. Paul says that one day he was wild. He wasn't feeling good. He couldn't get comfortable. I didn't know what was going on. Talon says effortless. Jack. Jed says, Rosie, I responded back to you. Are you hungry, buddy? You want to eat? I'll go eat. Talon says, he does have some weird fur right there. It's sticking up, yeah. He was trying to make it go down, maybe. Was that it, Jack? Some cowlicks you're trying to straighten out? Oh, this is what I have to mail something. Yep, I have to mail something. And I should return some dog food to Tractor Supply. And I also have a slow cooker I need to return to Walmart. Oh, thank you for reminding me of all this stuff I'm supposed to be doing. Paul says he needs a perm, LOL. What was that? Are you okay? You got something to say, sir? What is it? Huh, interesting. Myra says, hi, Cat and Jack. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We are doing really well. How are you? Good to see you. Talon says he's not a hypoallergenic dog. He's furry. He's not. I am very possibly allergic to Jack. Raoul says, if you had the opportunity to go back in time, what would be your choice? Ooh, interesting. I don't know. It's so hard for me to make decisions on stuff like that. Would I go back? I don't know there's ever a moment I would go back to. What about you, Raoul? Oh, Rosie says, Jack, me and my... Are those cats? Love you? Is that what those are, Rosie? That is funny, splitter splatter. You're right. I think we talk about this a lot. I call him a puddle. He's so flat. That's a good one. Myra says, I am good. Thanks for asking. Yay. Yes, they're cats. Thank you, Rosie. Raoul says, when I was 15, and there's a long talk I would have with myself. Oh, aw. Interesting. I never even thought about something like that. Oh, okay. Waffles says you should and you would be surprised everything you had to say to your younger self. I just remember I wouldn't listen to anybody. Would I even have listened to myself coming back to myself? I highly doubt it. Mira says you talk with yourself. Do you never talk to yourself? I talk to myself all the time. Carl says I talk to myself too. I told you I think Crafton went back to sleep. I'm pretty sure I did see him, but I'm not positive about anything. Jackie, what are you doing, sweet boy? I love him. I hope you're gonna smell better after this, because I was fixing to have to give you a bath. Excuse me. Raul says, really, I think you would be surprised. I think if your younger self will pay attention, at least for curiosity. Oh, I never thought about it. Who is that, Jackie? Yes, Raul, I sometimes think about nowadays when I think about um, maybe I'm automatically when I'm talking to you thinking about my teenage rebellious self, but I think there was a little girl that sometimes I think about, and in my mind I try to go back and give her love. So yes, I guess I see that going back to your younger self. Maybe not talking, but just providing some love that they didn't have at a certain point that they needed. That's a really nice thought. Carl says, now I'm worried about Martina. I know, Carl. All you can do is just wait and maybe try to find a way to keep yourself preoccupied, not thinking about it so much until then. Carl says, see, that's a start. It is. Hi, Lizzie. Good morning. Jack is at the beach. Hmm? You ready to go back to the beach? Lizzie says hello to Raul. Are you on like a break right now, Raul? Ohio, we're the same time zone. We're looking early morning. Raul says now this, if you could travel back in time in any era, which one would you go back to? Yes, you're on break. I don't know. What era? Was there ever an era of no war and ultimate peace? Whatever time that was, I'd want to go see what that looked like. Carl says, I don't get a break. You don't get a break at work, Carl? Are you even still working, Carl? Rosie has responded back to Paul and Jen. Missy says hello to Rosie. Jack, you're so funny. I have to break the news. Craving, sweetie. Why? Jack, how's Mom going to go back to work? Huh? She just wants to go back to sleep. I know. It's a bummer. Rosie says, Carl, are we friends? Are you planning on ditching me again? Raul says, yes, it was. I would love to go back and meet Jesus. Aw, give him a big hug and talk to him, have supper with him. Aw, that's really nice. What are you guys doing? Excuse me, hang on, let me cough it out. That's pretty gross. Ooh, really gross. Ooh. Bailey says, sad Jack. Sad Mac, glad Jack. Which are you, Jack? Make up your mind, Jack. Are you hungry? You want to eat? I got your food. What do you think? He says, I'm just going to watch TV. Okay, so. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. Raul says, what grows? No, I don't want to know. Oh, okay. Carl says, if it wasn't for my new friends, I'd be alone. Oh my gosh, there's one of your old friends, Carl, right there. Hi, Ivy. Good morning, Ivy. You're up awful early. Ivy says Jack is handsome. Thank you, Ivy. Raul says, well, like always, it was amazing talking to you. Very kind lady, all. You have a beautiful and great rest of your day, and I'm sorry I couldn't cook for you today. One day, Raul. Thank you. You have a great day, my friend. I hear it too, Jack. It's annoying. Let me fix it. There we go. Lizzie says Ivy hugs. I pinned your comment. I didn't mean to pin your comment. I meant to. Ivy, this morning, I'm telling you, girl. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Jack knows he's handsome. He doesn't have to have that pinned. How are you, Ivy? Carl is very worried about A-Frame and Martina. And I don't know. I know there was some storms, but I don't know if they were close to where they're at. Okay, yes, I got it finally. Ivy says I will message her later. And hi, Carl. Good morning. That's from Ivy, Carl. If you guys have subscribed or seen Rich Martinez from the cave here, Ivy is his better half. Where's creepy little Debbie? That's the question of the month. She went to go party in New Mexico. I think she's in jail. I'm not quite sure. The person she was partying with has not been around very much. It's very suspicious. Creepy Debbie. You should like her. You like that sort of stuff. Good morning, Lady Sky. How are you? Interesting. 6 days till St. Patrick's Day. Yay. You're doing so-so? What's going on, Lady Sky? I saw you did a live stream yesterday while you were washing dishes. You were just a giggling away. Paul throws up that 4-leaf clover. Lady Sky says Cat&Jack game. Good morning. Is that what you're saying? Carl says, I won't be celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Really? You don't celebrate it in Ireland, Carl, or is it just you? Everybody's saying good morning to each other. Jack, that's you. Hi, Frenchie. Good morning. Thank you for hitting the like. We appreciate you. Oh no. Lady Sky says, I haven't been to bed yet. How come? That's not good. What's going on, Lady Sky? Carl says, it should be canceled. Oh no. No, it shouldn't, Carl. Frenchie says it's 1:21 a.m. here. You can't sleep. Oh, I don't have that problem. Oh, thank goodness. What do you usually do? Do you just usually jump on YouTube if you can't sleep, Frenchie? What did Lady Sky say? Been thinking about my late dad. Oh no. I'm sorry, Lady Sky. Me too. Me too, Lady Sky, as a matter of fact. Me and Wassa were talking about our dads earlier. Can I give my dog a treat? I could, but he won't eat. And Frenchie says, yes, here I am. Well, good for me. I win. Lady Sky says, it's okay, Cat&Jack. Ivy says, I'm sorry for your loss, Lady Sky. And Maxwell says, oh, sad face. What happened? Oh, Lady Sky. Lady Sky says, thank you, Ivy. Lady Sky, you know Ivy from Rich Martinez, The Cave, right? Rich's other half, better half, other half, his better half. Frenchie says, it's hard when we lose a loved one. Yes. Ivy says, Carl. Hello, Carl. I don't get a hello, Carl. Lady Sky says, yes, I know Ivy. Oh, you do know Ivy. Good. Yay. Ivy says, definitely the better half. I agree. And Lady Sky says, hello, Carl. Carl's just very, very worried. I'm sure that's why he neglected to say hello. That's the first thing he said when he came in was he was worried. There we go. Carl says, hi, Ivy. And she says hi back to Carl. Aw, and Carl says, I miss my dad. Aw, you guys. I just sending you big hugs. Frenchie says, me too. Aw, you guys. Ivy says, I'm sorry, Carl. I miss my mom. I know the feeling. Frenchie says, lost both parents. Wow, I wish you guys could have the experience I had, which was feeling closer to my mom when she passed. Paul says, my life ended. Do you feel like your life ended when you lost your parents, Paul? I'm really sorry, you guys. I just love you all. Paul says, absolutely. Wassa is on the road. Frenchie says, and siblings. Ivy says her birthday is coming up. I light a candle and listen to Barry Manilow for hours. He was her favorite. Frenchie says, I hear you, Paul. And Wassa says, Lady Sky. Lady Sky says, how are you, Ivy? Hey, Jack. Okay. Just checking, sir. Jack. Rosie says, I am going to head out. Bye, guys. Bye, Rosie. And Ivy says, Lady Sky, I'm okay. Just trying to push through. And how are you? Lady Sky says, sorry. Not trying to be a Debbie Downer in your chat room, Cat and Jack. Well, apparently a lot of people are feeling the same way, Lady Sky. So it's probably a really good thing you said something. So that everybody here who agrees with you knows that they are not alone. If only for that, Lady Sky, thank you. Paul says, bye, Rosie. And Lady Sky says, I'm doing so, Ivy. Yep, Frenchie says, it's okay, Sky. We love you. And Carl says, I keep getting pushed back. What are you getting pushed back about, Carl? Ivy says, we all get in our feelings sometimes. Yes. I just think it's super helpful to know that you're not alone. No matter how lonely you might feel, you're not alone. Paul says 24/7. And Carl says, I'm alone. Oh, Cat, you need to get going, girl. Get your butt in gear. That's me dropping stuff because that's what I do. That's what I do best. I drop stuff. Don't necessarily break it. Most of it's already broken anyways, huh, Jack? Right, Jack? Yes. Okay. Frenchie says, we're with you, Carl. Lady Sky says Jack's head is gone. Jack is headless. He says he can't take it anymore. He just can't. He's done. It's been almost 9 years since my late dad has passed away. I get these moments to feel so, Cat and Jack. I'm sorry. Ivy says Lady Sky doesn't matter. Bored, cut out, race driver. Oh no. Wait a minute. I've got things mixed up. Lady Sky says doesn't matter how long it's been. It's a devastating loss. And Frenchie says, what did that cardboard cutout race driver do with Debbie? It wasn't him. I invited him upstairs because I was lonely and I needed another redhead to hang out with me. Debbie got herself in trouble in New Mexico. What do you think, Jack? Oh. Ivy says, it'll be 10 for my mom and it still feels surreal. Hello, Cousin Brown. Winfield Brown says, aloha, cousin. Aloha. Carl says, goodbye. Goodbye, Carl. And Frenchie says, Debbie is a little troublemaker. She certainly is, apparently. Can't keep just... Are you okay? What is that, Jack? Are you okay? Are you okay, Jack? Oh my goodness. Troublemaker she is. I did need another man at my bed besides Jack. I did say that. I needed some more male energy since Debbie was gone. Paul said there was a bad thunderstorm there. Lady Sky says today is my little brother's birthday. Nice, Lady Sky. And Ivy says, have a good day, Carl. And happy birthday to your brother. Thank you, Ivy. I don't know where my manners have gone. I've lost my mind. Busy thinking about what's in my bed. My two best friends. Wassa, there you are. Wassa says, bye, Carl. Lady Sky says, thank you, Cat and Jack and Ivy. Sure, honey. He's turning 37 today. Nice. Frenchie says Jack just melts into the bed. He certainly does. As if he owns it. Ivy says, does Jack shed at all? I won't lie to you, he sheds like a mofo. It's the most obnoxious thing I've ever seen. We have these things, these tumbleweeds of red hair that go floating past on the floor pretty regularly. Ivy says, ugh, mine too. All three of them. It's horrible. You know what? For me, having Jack has been good because I've learned to let a lot of stuff go. Like my house. I'm super OCD about the house, but I've learned to let it go because I have no choice. It's me or the dog, and the dog wins. Oh, does Jack run off and play in the woods in the daytime? Not on purpose. Well, maybe on purpose for him. He ran away once this past weekend. Wassa, it was the first time ever. It was so stressful. But he didn't run off to the woods. He ran off to the neighbors. Thank God the neighbor's dog stopped him. Lady Sky says it's past 3:33 a.m. Central Time. I'm going to try to get some type of sleep now. All right, Lady Sky. Sweet dreams. I hope that works for you. Paul is laughing at red tumbleweeds. It's a thing. Frenchie says Jack's deep in thought. He thinks that he wishes Mom would hush so he can go back to sleep, maybe. Ivy says, I buy sheets for my bed where you can't see the dog hair, lol. Constant sweeping and vacuuming. I brush the bed. I have a dog brush, and I brush the sheets on the bed. That's how bad it is. Frenchie says, good night to Lady Sky. And Ivy says, sorry, typos today. I had to use my other phone because I can't hear you on my regular one. Alternate account says, hey dog, hey. And Ivy says, take care, Lady Sky. Alternate account says, it's literally a dog stream. It is. Literally. You got it. Frenchie says Jack's all legs. That reminds me of my friend LOL Bird. Oh, wish that little basket of junk wasn't sitting right there. There we go. That's much better, Jack. Thank you. Hide my shame. Our friend LOL Bird calls Jack a horse. Ivy says Suki is knocked out under the blanket. Aw. Why? I don't know. I don't know, Cat. Albie says Dale turns left. I'm just glad people still remember Dale. That makes me happy. Ivy says, I love being up so early. It's so quiet. No barking. The big dog's just barking all the time. It makes me nuts. Jack is pretty quiet. He has started talking, though. A little more than he used to. Especially when he's grumpy and he doesn't want me to do something, he definitely lets me know. How many dogs do you have altogether, Ivy? I feel like you have 4 or 5. Ivy says it's very loud and crazy here. There's 3 cats also. Oh, I love that though. 3 and 3. Wow. Wassa says, okay, Ivy and Frenchie, I subscribed. Great, awesome. Gary, hello, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Ivy says, thank you and got you back, Wassa. And Gary Lucas says, my dog sleeps like that sometimes. He says, what? Are you talking to me? He heard you talking about him. Wow. Wow, Jack, that look. Paul says, my former neighbor had an oriental cat and it was so different. I'm trying to think of an oriental cat besides like Siamese. Uh-oh. He is moving. Dun, dun, dun. Ivy says Siamese, maybe. Are you hungry, Jack? You want to eat? What do you think? Nope. Okie doke. Fine. No, it was not a Siamese. Yeah, that's the only kind of, when you say Oriental, that's the only kind of cat I can think of. I don't think I've seen anything different. Well, this did not go well. Halby says your voice is calm and soothing. Well, thank you. She trained it like a dog. It would do all sorts of tricks. And wow. Let's see. Let's have pictures. Okay. Oh my goodness. They have an Oriental short hair. Okay, this is what they're calling an Oriental short hair cat. Look at that face. It's like an alien, right? Yep, Oriental short hair. Okay, there's more though. Yes, that's it, Paul. That is very unique with its face. Oh. Unveiling the charm. What makes Oriental short hair cats special? This one's a little different looking. Just as unique looking though. Look at that face. Look at those pointy ears. What? It was named Cricket. And Ivy says it does look like an alien. I'm like, I got to have one now. That first one definitely looked like an alien. Okay. These are more like the first one. I think one of these is the first one. Come on in. Aren't they adorable? Oh my gosh, Paul. Thank you for introducing these adorable little interesting creatures. Wow. That's great. Paul says, I'll send you a pic. Yes, do that. Ivy says the ears. Really, really neat. Ivy, what kind of cats do you have? I don't think I ever had anything exotic. Mostly black cats. We always had black cats growing up. Oh, Frenchie and Ivy subbed back and forth to each other, and Frenchie says, cute videos, Ivy, yes. And Ivy says, just regular cats, black, white, and black and orange. And thank you, Frenchie. And Frenchie says, thank you, Ivy. What do you think, Jack? Excuse us. Excuse us. Oh my goodness. Hi, Bridget. Good morning. Ivy's cats are very chill, and she's not used to using this phone. How are you, Bridget? Oh, what's today? Wednesday? How did bingo go? No luck at bingo again. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Oh, I wish I could stay up for you, Bridget. Not that I'm going to bring you any luck, but I wish I could at least hang out with you. Oh. What do you think, Jackie Poo? Ivy says I play bingo on my phone all the time. Are you interested? Mm-hmm. Yeah, good morning. I'll give you one more because you've just been so darn good. It's hard to not be good when you're just laying there. And the rest of it's in your food, sir. I did. I stuck it in there with your food. Bridget says, now I'm wondering how long this streak will last. I don't know. It seems like you should have more luck than what you're having. For sure. Oh, Bridget, do you know Ivy? Ivy is Rich's better half. Rich Martinez from the cave. Spit it out, cat. Bridget agrees. Are you all right, Wassa? Bridget says, oh, cool, and hello. So when is your expected arrival of your DNA results there, Bridget? Let's talk about something really interesting like that. Ivy says, I'm surprised he's not already up and on the computer. Is he okay? Is he like me? That time change. The first day or two I was okay, but I've been catching up. Like yesterday, definitely by yesterday, I was taking some extra naps trying to catch up. Bridget says they said around April 2nd. They said there's a high volume of samples coming in. Ivy said, LOL, I should see if he's breathing. Sure he is. I'm sure it's the time change. But yeah, maybe you should go check. Bridget says it wouldn't hurt. Maybe he sneaked past you. Maybe he's already there. She says he was probably up late. That makes sense. Out partying late on a Tuesday night. My husband is away in New Mexico partying with Magic Dragon. I'll let her know you asked about her. How are you, Alil? It's good to see you. Not every woman needs a husband. Our friend Alil Dana was here the other day. Friendly fire, friendly fire. New Mexico. Matt says, Jack, did you know that you can tell a dogwood tree from its bark? You can. Did you know you can tell the dog is friendly from his bite? I'm just kidding. I don't know. That was lame. Lame cat. Dana says, okay, that's cool. How are you, Dana? How are you today? Hey, Bridget. Bridget. I just want to tell you, Bridget, I love you so much. Thank you, Bridget. Ivy is laughing at Bridget and she says, sorry, that question just irks me. Matt says, fail. Oh no, fail. What I fail at now? Did you know that you could tell if the dog would dream? Oh. Oh, when I said dog is friendly by his bite. Ivy says, love a woman that says what she feels, and you will love Bridget. And she says, love you more. Hi, D8. It's good to see you. D8 says, aloha, Cat, Jack, and Chat. Aloha. How have you been? It's been a little while. Matt is alive says, Jack's human failed to make Matt is alive's joke funnier. She did. Big failure. Thank you. Thank you for that, Matt. Thank you for letting me leave on such a low note for the day. Cat is a failure. You just reinforced. I have been going through some really big imposter syndrome. Like, who the F do you think you are, Cat? A lot of that lately. You've really hit the nail on the head, Matt. I'm going to be okay, though, I promise. Brendan, hello, my friend. How are you? Good afternoon, good evening. Is that what it is? Hey, Brendan, have you ever thought about coming to America, taking a trip? Do you travel much? Ivy says, have a great day. I'm going to go get more coffee. Yes. Tell Rich we said hello. And thanks for coming by, Ivy. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Brendan is good, and I would love to one day. Ivy says, I will. Glad I caught you. I love you too. Oh, thank you. Bridget says, Jackie boy, are you dreaming? Jack, are you dreaming? No. No, he's not. Hi, Anna. Good morning, my friend. She says, good morning, Cat. Good morning, Jack. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Anna. Bridget, do you know that Anna does? How many squats do you do every day? Anna is a beast. She, I just get tired of thinking about all the exercise she does every day. She's very disciplined. I'm good, Anna. And Paul is saying, hello, Anna. Bridget says, you never know, Cat. That's true. That is true. Matt says, Jack is like, human, please, leave me alone. Is that what our last short was? Our very last short was like, leave me alone or something like that. Bridget says, yes, I think we all do, don't we? Probably. Brendan says, I would go to a Bohemian Grove. I started, it sounds a lot like, I just don't even want to know. No. I thought it was some magical place, like fun magical, like Mount Shasta, Oregon fairy tale villages magical. You went all dark on me. Carlos Martinez, hello. I love waffles and I will steal all the waffles. Oh my goodness. Then I'll have to make some pancakes. Anna says, yes, I am. Thank you, Kat. Bilderberg. That's another one of those, right? I think it's mentioned almost every time Anna comes in. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just so impressed. Okay, I got it. Brendan says it is, but well, you like the horror movies and that kind of fascinating kind of stuff. Bridget says, I haven't had a waffle in years. Waffles are just pancakes with abs from Matt is Alive. That's really good. What would you rather have this morning? Pancakes or pancakes with abs? Oh, I'll take the ones with abs. Yes. Wassa says somehow I spaced out and ended up on the wrong channel. I do that too. Space out, that is. And Bridget says, I like that, Matt. And Paul says, waffles, yum. That does sound really good. Well, anything I could put pancake syrup on sounds good right now. I have some frozen pancakes in the freezer. I might defrost. Anna says, good morning, Paul. And Bridget says, yes. And Anna says, good morning to Wassa. Only every time she comes in. Paul is saying good morning to everyone. I have bacon I haven't cooked. I could do bacon and syrup. Actually, I'm starting to slightly get over my prednisone blow up. Wish it was a glow up. So no bacon and syrup. We're going to eat red beans and rice again. Okay. Bridget says you're going to make me hungry. Well, just think red beans and rice. Then you won't be hungry anymore. Matt says, hello, Anna. And Brendan says, so how is my love going? Where is your love? The mistreatment, I tell you. That is how your love is going. It's hanging out on the floor alone, cold, very sad, broken. JJ says, your boyfriend Dale Jr. is overprotective. He is, I have that thing. Deborah was the same way. Just always watching, always keeping an eye on what's going on. Semi-judging in the background. Look at that look. That looks pretty judging, right? He's like, I'm watching and I am judging you. Brandon sending love and bananas to his monkey. Oh, you know what? I am just... There you go, Brendan. You can get around easier that way. And I don't have to keep trying to monitor because it's holding stuff that you say. So you don't have to mod. Just use it to get around easily and make my life easier. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Oh gosh, Matt says, I did not say hello. I said hello. The H is not included. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Jed says the song is finished. Awesome. Yay. Carlos says the doggy put his head down like I'm done with your nonsense. I'm telling you. I agree. He is done with my nonsense. Bridget says flop. Oh, Jaggy. Carlos says, yep. Good morning. Good morning, Bob 8 Bobo, which is Brendan. Or is your name Bob or Bobo or Brendan? Who are you really? Surely your name must start with a B. How many walks does Jack have? 0. Zelot says Dale Jr. fan, I see. Well, I love redheads, so yes. Oh, yes. Junior is a double whammy because not only is he a redhead, he also has an Irish setter. So, big fan. Brendan says no one knows. No one knows your name, not even you. It's so funny. I was just thinking nobody knows your name, and then I was thinking about my cousin Winfred Brown. Winfield? Was it Win Brown. He came in and said hi earlier. And I just thought about him again. Are you still here? Win? Cousin Win? Anna says, good morning to JJ. Brendan, but you can call me Bob. Awesome. Paul says, Jack is probably laughing on the inside while listening to the human conversation going on. Honestly, I talk all day. I think he's very used to me talking in the background. Matt is alive says, I have some bad news. My wife is threatening to leave me because of what she says are my disgusting and filthy habits. I was so shocked. I almost choked on my toenails. That's a good one, Matt. A really good one. Carlos says, I smoke so much weed I can't get high. That sucks. That sucks. I'm sorry for you. Only cure is to take a break. Paul's making this sick face. And Anna says, good morning, Carlos. And Brendan says, let me know if you want me to put someone in timeout. No, I'm very lenient. I always try to make friends. Sometimes I come in a room like an asshole. I give other people grace. Matt is alive says, I saw a microbiologist today. He was much larger than I was expecting. Jed says, getting snow in 28 minutes. Are you really, Jed? Jed is in Colorado, and he's getting snow because he hasn't had any dang weather all winter. He's had a very mild winter, haven't you, Jed? Bridget says, both of us. Matt is alive says, Jack, what is brown and sticky? Jack does not know. He doesn't want to know either. All right, Anna, if you're still here, it is yogi time. He is live. Oh, yes, I do forget you're in Colorado too. You're right, Bridget. Brennan says it's 7 p.m. How can that be? It should be, if it's 5 here, it should be 5 there. How can it be 7? It should be 12, not 14. Chet says yes, just a little shower of snow, and it was a mild winter. Brennan says, and it's hot. Nice. Paul says, I hope everyone has a good day. You too, Paul. Have a good walk. Have a good walk. Take a camera, take some pictures, find something fun. Carl says, I am back. I'm so glad to see this, Carl. I'm back. Martina is okay. Laura just spoke to her. Good. Now we just need to hear from Ephraim, and I bet you Ephraim is just sleeping. Sleeping very safely, Carl. Medicine Alive says, what is brown and sticky? A stick. Duh. You know, I was thinking nasty. You're welcome, Anna. We love you. Brendan says Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Your 7 p.m. Wednesday. Got you. What are you doing, Jack? Interesting. American Sign Language, maybe? Who knows? All right. Well, I think we've made it. I think it's a little past 5. As much as Kat doesn't want to go to the store, she's going to go to the store. Wah. All right, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for hanging out. And I hope you guys have a great day. Have a great evening, Brendan. I can't wait to see you guys again. Yes, he was dreaming. Jed says, I got the dentist appointment and I haven't slept yet. Oh no, Jed. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.